Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. Today is Sunday, February 9th, and we're going to take a look at jeans that sold on eBay in the month of January. We're just going to jump right on in and get to it, guys. These are Not Your Daughter's jeans, size 8, so they're not that great of a size, but I do like Not Your Daughter's jeans. I still pick them up when I find them in the wild. I would consider them a good bread and butter brand. This particular pair was 99 cents at the Goodwill, sold for a best offer of $22 and shipped in a padded flat envelope. Next, we're going to take a look at these Liz Claiborne Capri. These were 99 cents. I picked them up not because of the brand, which isn't that great, but they were 99 cents. They were a size 14, which is a good size, and they were Capri jeans, which I typically do really well with. This pair sold for $17.77 and shipped in a poly bag first class. Here's another pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. This is a size 2 petite straight leg. Just like the size 14 and above, the smaller sizes do really well. It's just the opposite end of the spectrum. The smaller sizes and the larger sizes are the ones that are hard to find for women who are out shopping, and we typically do really well with like 00, 0, 1, and 2. So I do pick them up when I find them. This pair sold for $24.70. Cost 99 cents at Goodwill and shipped in a padded flat. Next, we're going to take a look at these Gap jeans. They have distress rips. They had some aftermarket thread embroidery going on here. I just disclosed that in the listing. I said jeans have flowers and blue X's stitched on them. Showed them up close in the photographs. And these sold for $21. They were 99 cents at the Goodwill. Shipped in a padded flat. Here we have some Chico's Capri jeans. I typically only source Chico if they are the So Lifting or the So Slimming lines. However, these were unique in that they have a very nice unique print. They're like a light blue with white paisleys. And again, they're those Capri length jeans that I do pretty well with. This pair was 99 cents at the Goodwill. Sold for $15 plus $7.50 for shipping. Shipped first class. Here we have a pair of Page. This is a good brand, you guys, to pick up if you see it out in the wild. The Page Hidden Hills is a particular line from Page that I do really well with. This was a size 30. If you do sell on Poshmark, you are aware that they consider a waist size of 31 and up a plus size. So 30 is an okay size. However, these were only 99 cents, so I did absolutely snatch them up. I accepted a best offer of $22.50 on these, and they shipped in a padded flat. Here's some Gloria Vanderbilts. Longtime viewers know that I love Gloria Vanderbilt as a bread and butter, but I do have some specific rules when I source Vanderbilt. They're a good, solid bread and butter brand that does typically flip pretty quickly for me. And so if they're 99 cents, I mean, I would probably even spend up to $1 or $2 on them. I only get them if they're size 14 or larger, or have something unique about them. Since these were brown, I consider that unique. I do really well with the colored denims that are like brown, blue, pink, red, that aren't your typical washes. So this pair was 99 cents at the Goodwill. It was a size 8, so the size wasn't that great, but they were brown and unique. They sold for $24.94 and shipped in a padded flat. Here we have some London jeans. I picked these up just because of how they look. The size is not that great. They're just a 10, but they're this nice like gray and dark gray, light gray and dark gray plaid. I just thought they were really cute and unique looking. So I grabbed them for 99 cents. They sold for $13.12 plus $7.50 shipping and shipped first class. Citizens of Humanity is definitely a good brand. You guys want to be on the lookout for Citizens of Humanity. This particular pair is a size 27, and they are the Dita Petite Bootleg from the line. This pair was a couple of bucks, I think, in Florida. That's where I sourced them from. And this was one of the pairs I was trying out not doing free shipping on them. So I listed them a little bit lower than I normally would, but I put $8 shipping on them. So altogether, they were $23 total for the buyer, and they shipped in a padded flat. Miss Me Jeans. You guys know about Miss Me Jeans. Everyone knows these are a brand that you want to grab if you find them, especially when they have these really great pockets on the back, the really embellished pockets. These are called Fleur de Lis, if I'm saying that correctly. Fleur de Lis. And they got the point and the button and the flap, all these great things going on with the pockets here. Size 28 is an okay size. These were $6.99 at the Goodwill, and they sold for a best offer of $43 and shipped in a padded flat. Here's another pair of Page Hidden Hills. This pair came out of a thread-up box, so it was around $1.79 for the pair. These were a really great flare. Look at this. These are super bell-bottom flare, and you can definitely see the big flare there. These are back in style as far as I know. You guys know I'm not really like a fashion person, but I do understand that the flare is back in, and sometimes if you have room in your title, you can put bell-bottom flare or boho when they're really apparent like this. And they typically go really fast for me. This pair sold for $26.46 and shipped in a padded flat. Here we have a pair of 7 for All Mankind. These are also super flared bell bottom there. And I did list them as boot cut though, because the jeans themselves say boot cut. So I wanted to touch upon that just very briefly with you guys. If your measurements ever tell you on a pair of jeans that they are a particular cut, say boot cut or flare, or if you measure the rise and you know, well, this is a 7-inch rise, that should be low rise, or this is 8, it should be mid, but the jeans have the style or the rise printed on them anywhere, you need to go by what's printed on the jeans regardless of what the measurements tell you. Just to avoid item not as described and unsatisfied buyers. So regardless of what you measure and what you know to be the measurements, if the jeans, and some do, some will say low rise, high rise, mid rise, or they say boot cut or flare, whatever the jeans say on them, on any of their tags or printed on the inside of the waistband, is how you need to list them and advertise them in your item specifics, in your description, and your keywords in your title. If they don't have any of that printed anywhere, you can absolutely base your descriptions on the measurements. These particular ones had a leg opening of 18 inches, which is borderline between boot cut and flare, but the way they look to me, I would absolutely call these flare, but they said boot cut, so that's how I listed them. 7 for All Mankind is still a pretty decent brand, guys, to source. Not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty decent, especially if you find the Dojo jeans. They have Dojo printed on the inside of the waistband, and their back pockets always have a 7 stitched on them. These were not Dojo, that's fine. I did pay 99 cents for this pair, and I accepted a best offer of $20.50, and they shipped in a padded flat. Some of y'all may remember this super cool, look at these jeans. These came out of a thread-up box, and so they were like $1.79, $1.78, and they were just so cool, so unique. Look at this. Printing on them. So these I accepted a best offer of $35. They sold overnight after I listed them. Overnight I got the offer and accepted it in the morning. So they sold for $35 and shipped in a padded flat. Another pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. Pretty run-of-the-mill Not Your Daughter's jeans. These were size 8. They were 99 cents at the Goodwill. They sold for $20.90 and shipped in a padded flat. Here we have Cut from the Cloth, another good brand you guys should be on the lookout for. These were just a size 6, but they were unique because they were skinny and they're gray. So I did pay 99 cents for them, and I accepted a best offer of $24. And these ones shipped in a, well, they were first class. That's why I was double checking. They looked a little bit smaller to me. So these ones sold for $24 and shipped first class. And these are not technically jeans. They're corduroy pants, but I just wanted to show them to you guys. I do pretty good with corduroy pants. I do pick up corduroy pants when I see them in the wild. And these ones had some damage and some stuff going on there. I just disclosed it. They're kind of cool looking. They were boot cut, dark brown. So these are Ralph Lauren, which isn't really a brand I source anymore. But for 99 cents for some nice looking corduroys, I did bring them home and risk it. And they were ones that I tried out dropping the price but charging shipping on. So the buyer sent a best offer of $12, which I accepted, and then they paid an additional $8. So these sold for a total of $20, and then they shipped in a padded flat. Here we have a pair of Patagonia jeans. These are men's jeans. These have been around for a very long time. We sourced them in South Carolina in 2018 when we were driving back up from Florida. So they've been around for a long time. I obviously picked them up because they were Patagonia and I thought they would move a little quicker. They did cost around $5. And they did eventually sell. It could have been the size. They were 35. I don't know. They just took a long time. So they cost $5 and I accepted a best offer of $26.50 just to get them out the door because they'd been around for so long. And then they shipped in a padded flat. So those are the highlights of the jeans that sold on eBay in the month of January. These weren't all of the jeans, but I just wanted to pull out the ones that were definitely bolos for you guys. Really good bread and butter brands. Just things that you should be looking for when you're outsourcing. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up before you leave, guys. It really helps the channel. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, the Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. There's a link for you down in the description box. It is a free group. And if you haven't already, you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin' Hippos. And you can always email us at flippinhipposhelp@gmail.com. Until next time, guys, go be productive. Go make some money. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Bye.